back here again. We're live. We have uh, a pretty big storm moving through Atlanta right now. Um, just give me 2 seconds here, guys. I'm trying to get some of this stuff set up. We haven't had a storm in Atlanta in a minute, so it was warned for tennis ball size hail. They just reissued the warning for golf ball size hail. I don't think there was tennis balls in this, but it's moving through an extremely densely populated area. We're moving like right towards downtown. So we are gonna try to rip through this here. I think I have some pictures. Here we go. Yeah. So this was from a little while ago. So let me roll the radar forward. I'm gonna go down to two panels here. So you got um, correlation coefficient, right, on the right. If you guys watch us, you know this is how we see the hail when you see all of the greens and blues like we're seeing here in Fairburn, especially correlating with the pink here on radar. That means you got some big hail falling, and this was happening. Hail marker, the hail algorithm was going bananas on this, talking about baseballs, which is probably why the National Weather Service in Atlanta warned it for tennis balls. Hail isn't as common in Atlanta as is in like Oklahoma City or Dallas, where they can usually they'll look at some other factors. But I knew it was time to go live when I found some pictures pretty fast on Twitter here. This is in Fairburn. That was some ping pong and golf ball size hail, but here you can see this stone. That's that's right around that golf ball. It's 5 and 6. Right around that golf ball size. So that's what kind of triggered in my head. Okay, we gotta go live for this. So this storm. So basically, I'm just playing catch up here. Honestly, this storm looked like it really started dropping its big hail. Probably right in here by the Palmetto Tyrone area. Moving through Fairburn, you can pretty clearly see where that big hail was here in Fairburn. Stonewall, it moved up pretty much due north to the Red Oak area, and then I believe now, okay, we're seeing hail now definitely in the College Park. Oh crap, this actually got pretty friggin' close too. There's International the big ass airport in Atlanta. Hartsfield Jackson, right? Is that what it's called? Biggest, one of the busiest airports in the world, and it got real close to that. So just northwest of the big airport, that's where the hail is on East Point. And now let's move it to right now. So it looks like the hail algorithm has come down a fair bit. Notice the correlation coefficients are definitely not as intense as they were a little bit ago. But we're moving pretty much, we're going right into the heart of downtown here. With at least quarter size hail. I think right now it's probably a little less, a little less than it was before. Quarter, a half dollar, maybe a ping pong ball or two. I think how it is on this. It doesn't look yeah, I mean there's quite a bit of hail falling in downtown Atlanta right now. Yeah, it's going right through downtown. There you go. Getting hail in downtown Atlanta. It's been a day, guys. Like it really has. Let me just move some of this shit over here. Okay. All right. So sorry, I'm also trying to communicate with the team at the same time. So this is what's happening right now. So this is from 8:34 p.m. Central Time. So 9:34. I'm here in Oklahoma City. So timing's a little bit different here. Just an hour back. So again, this is in downtown Atlanta. Yeah, currently in downtown. It is hailing in downtown. So all the skyscrapers and stuff are getting hit right now. So I don't know. Like that's where the core of the hail is, where you see the pink showing up here. That is the hail. It's not gonna hail for super long, probably only like 2, 3, 4 minutes max. But yeah, it seems like it's right along this leading edge here is where the most big hail is going to be. Let's see how much is lofted up. Yeah, so you're getting that hail lofting all the way up to almost 30,000 feet. So you see, notice how the pink is shooting up here. So I'm taking a cross section of the storm, so it's like the height of the storm, right? And pretty much one of the ways to know how big the hail is going to be is seeing how far into the storm the hail core goes, and it goes past that real hard freeze point. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a report of like ping pong balls or something out of the downtown area. There's definitely much bigger hail back here. Back in the Fairburn and Red Oak, Union City area, you definitely got that golf ball, maybe to 2-inch hail. And then now here in downtown, we're definitely seeing probably quarter to ping pong ball size hail, unless something comes out here to tell me otherwise. I think, yeah, it's still one for golf balls. We do have a couple other storms going on. We do have some storms in Alabama still for some wind. We got a storm back in Louisiana. We got a storm in South Carolina. But I think here in Atlanta, that's your main show. That's your biggest storm right now. And we're just gonna kind of follow this as it moves through. I think it is beginning. I'm pretty sure it's beginning to weaken as we are moving through here. Okay, let me get this. There we go. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, we're pulling away from the radar facility, so the echo tops aren't going to be super helpful. Yeah, notice we aren't seeing as much hail falling now. So I think the hail fallout may be occurring. It may have been maximized off to the just south and west of downtown. Probably just riding along. Golly, what's this highway? Come on, computer. Tell me. Give me some. I don't know. There's a million interstates here. So back in the Fairburn area, Union City area, Red Oak, even the East Point area. I think that's where your biggest hail likely was. Again, we're seeing stuff here in Atlanta. This is in downtown. Yeah, I think this storm is weakening as it's moving through downtown Decatur. You're up next, so it's moving generally northeast. So it's gonna bring you into Decatur, Scottsdale, Oak Grove, Clarkston, and Tucker probably in the next 30 minutes or so. Again, we're moving due northeast with this hail core. The storm may try to reinvigorate itself, or it's going to start to peter out. So again, here in downtown, if you are in downtown Atlanta, you're in one of the high rises, apartment buildings, whatever, you're probably hearing quite a bit of pinging against the windows pretty hard. Maybe if you're here, if you're down at street level and you're hearing car alarms going off, that means this hail is pretty dang hard, and might be kind of big. But I think overall, right now we're probably down to quarter size hail is my guess at the moment. Let me see here. Yeah. So overall, on one of my other screens here, I'm trying to look through Twitter at the moment, and I'm gonna kill the noise on my thing. So I'm seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter right now of people talking about how big the hail is, which is always a sign that it's impacting a metro crap ton of people. The hail is huge, says Jason Dozier from Atlanta. I mean, yeah, that's quarter to $50 size hail. That's pretty big. You haven't seen hail like that in Atlanta in a minute. So, again, I think this storm is going to start winding down here as we're going just east of whatever interstate goes right through downtown. Golly, I don't freaking know. The I-75. There we go. Just the east I-75. And let's see here. I'm trying to thumb through. I'm multitasking here, guys. So, no, it's hard when you search hail in Atlanta. When you search hail on a busy hail day, you're gonna start seeing pictures tripping you up. Um, so this is another one, storm in Atlanta again. Maintaining that quarter half dollar size. Looks like there's quite a bit of it in there. So that continuing that. The only reason I'm not just scrolling through Twitter on the feed for you guys to see is just because, well, sometimes some weird stuff shows up, so I don't want to mess with that. Okay. Here we go. Here's somebody from East Point. You can hear the hail on here. Pretty big ones in there. There's definitely, I mean, that's a pretty big hailstone right down in there. That's got to be around golf ball size. You can hear it smacking down too, hitting that guy's truck and everything. So again, okay, we made a pretty good hail map in LaGrange, like way early this morning, and then we are already getting another bigger area hit. So okay, this guy actually did a follow-up. Looks like he went and measured some stuff, and yeah, it looks like about half dollar. That's a half dollar. I won't be surprised if that's after it melted a little bit, or even just he didn't go find like the biggest stones. But yeah, so that was probably quarter to ping pong ball size hail in East Point from a little while ago. So again, the storm was one for tennis balls. I didn't think tennis balls was really on the table with this storm, and I'm glad that the National Weather Service in Atlanta backed off on that. So looking at it, it looks like the hail core now really getting into the Decatur area, pretty much on DeKalb Avenue Northeast and Oakdale Road northeast. I'm assuming northeast. And the eastern sides of Atlanta, getting towards North Atlanta now. Again, there's still hail falling, probably around quarter size, but overall, the volume, the amount of hail that is falling has gone down considerably since earlier over by the East Point area. Notice on this, what we're looking at here on this parameter, where you see the gray showing up, that's showing like lots of hail falling essentially. So it looked like there was quite a bit of hail here in East Point. So not only was the size much larger, but the volume of hail was significantly higher earlier. And when we got to the downtown area, and now the volume of hail isn't as much. It looks like, yeah, the hail core, this storm is clearly very messy now. So it is definitely beginning its weakening cycle quite a bit, heading towards places like the north side of Atlanta, and eventually towards like Norcross and Lawrenceville, Johns Creek, etc. So this is all going to continue to push northeast. Notice there's a lot of rain behind it. So I think after this passes, this is probably going to be it for hail in the Atlanta area. Looks like some storms are trying to fire up here in South Carolina. We'll have to keep an eye on. And again, things are continuing to chug along here in South Central Alabama, where you got like ripped pretty good last night and this morning with a bunch of hail, and then even some couple tornadoes. Now again, some pretty strong winds. So it's been an evening here. I'm amazed that no local storm reports have come in yet. I'm assuming National Weather Service Atlanta is probably going to dump them all out at once. They've definitely done that in the past, where I sit here and I think I'm crazy based on seeing on radar and not going, it's like, how could there not be any storm reports coming in? It's a major U.S. city, but it's really at the discretion of the National Weather Service offices. So is this going to be as intense of a storm as what hit the eastern sections of Jackson? Absolutely not. I think, I'm looking at some MPing reports here near the eastern sides of Atlanta. I just got hit bad. How bad? Were you able to go sneak some grab some hail or anything? Yeah, so as I'm looking through MPing reports on radar scope, the downtown area and just north of downtown, it was no longer quarter size hail. It looks like but there was definitely a quarter report right by the airport, just on the north side of the airport. So it looks like this has parents got hit. East Point, yeah, I think you guys got ripped pretty good there. Probably that over quarter size hail. It's probably pretty big hail. Yeah, so that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much all how gonna be really it for the hail. Now it's a matter of trying to just see exactly where it all came down and how big it got. Looks like I found another video here just showing up on Twitter a minute ago. Yeah, and it doesn't say where in Atlanta it is, but there are, I mean, the variety of sizes showing up there. Obviously mixing with the rain and everything, a fair amount of hail. Yeah, that's a spiky little quarter right there. And then, yeah, so I'm assuming it'll be pretty easy to at least find pictures of hail in general, because it doesn't hail too much. Alright, so here's someone else. Again, posting up hail slightly smaller than a golf ball in Atlanta right now. I don't know where in Atlanta this is, but gives you a reference point. It's probably, instead of being a golf ball, I mean, comparatively to a golf ball, it's probably like $half to ping pong ball size hail. Moving through. Yeah, so the pictures are starting to show up as the storm's beginning to pass. But again, it's not going to be anything like which this was from the Jackson, Mississippi area earlier today. So would be a very different kind of storm if we were actually getting tennis balls. The pictures like that would already be starting to show up, but doesn't appear to be the case. I think there's gonna be an area of golf ball size hail, pretty much where we said, and a lot in downtown area and points to the north and east are likely gonna be nothing crazy. Like, I think the hail is coming to an end here. So that was fun. Guess we'll get a little bit of everything here in the southeast today. Birmingham, I guess, would be the only other like city along the deep south here. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. I got other stuff to help with the team with this, and it has been a long day for me. You can't tell, I'm a little tired. So I'm gonna try to help where I can, get things wrapped up for you guys. Of course, as always, here on Hail Trace, all the stuff's being mapped live. We can see everything that we've done today so far, and just continuing updating and changing and getting things all ready for you guys. You need to go mobilize, especially if you're here in Georgia. Haven't really had hail in a while, so at least here in the Atlanta metro. I know last year we had a crazy storm over by Augusta. Had some storm in LaGrange this morning, but now Atlanta getting into the mix. So feel free to give us a call, all that fun stuff. We're here answering phones. So have a great rest of your night, and hopefully if we get another storm, it's not a crazy one, but if not, we can get some sleep. So see you later, guys.